servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children and Ghanaians as a whole.
Ebusiafo mema munyina akwaba. Social media are yetia ye kase. And I said day in day out. Social media are yetia ye day ensem today. Ebesine still a Ghana fo binom entia se. Ena Ghana fo binom nso aye omwadwen se. Enya de a ombeti ase enne ati ase china because of their selfish or personal interest in NDC NPP. But you see, fact any Ghanaians are not even asking for secondary things. No. Neither are we asking for tertiary because Ghana, we are not there yet. We can't provide tertiary or provide secondary because we are still a developing country. That is the fact. Whether we choose to agree or disagree, that remains the fact. So Ghanaians are not asking for secondary, tertiary. No. We are only asking for the basic things of life. I repeat, we are only asking for nothing but the basic things of life. I repeat myself one last time. We are only asking for the very basic things of life. Things that humans cannot live without. Ebene ensuo, shelter, clothing, food, clean environments, and good system employment. These are the basic things of life that Ghanaians are asking for. Ghana, after 65 years of independence, most Ghanaians boast that Ghana was the first country in Africa to gain independence. Fair enough. Into you being the first country in Africa to gain independence, 65 years in it, what have you been able to do with that independence? You should have been able to set the pace. You should have been a developed country by now. For the East Africans and the Southern Africans to come to Ghana to look for jobs, to look for greener pastures, because you claim to have been the first to gain independence. So what have you been able to do with your independence? Basic things of life. Our leadership or government cannot provide for the good people of Ghana. And some of us have taken it upon ourselves, say, we are going to sit on social media. Enumanka was mainstream media no na now, so it's son say omu NDC NPP ato omunti omu entiminye me sa ejuma no. Na enioma ekoso Ghana enkoye no media to dwase ne be ya empose bia ye mpanimfo no refia ye betimi adro omu attention se me yesa ade we ya bone be na maya e wose mutamani bone be na maya chese maya e wose mu crucify me. I am only fighting for you. I am only fighting for us. I am only fighting for the future generation. I am only fighting for this nation, dear nation that we love so much, we call Ghana. I'm only fighting for the betterment of this country. There is a saying that goes, a problem shared is a problem solved. So if some of us fail to sit on social media to bring to light the things which are not going on well in Ghana, how will our leadership even be able to know, say, these things are not going on well? And try as much as possible to attend to them. You see, in every developing country, the media is paramount. The work of the media can never be underrated. Neither can it be compromised. Because the media, or a media which is free of partisan, which is free of tribalism, is the eye of every developing nation. Because, for example, ebia na omampani na nado ama honorable Kennedy Ejapon sika say onfa enye ekwan bi ewo Asen Central in Pesuaso. Kennedy wedi sika no wa anya kwan no e na obeka kire omampani Akufo-Addo play house say nana ma ye kwan na wi. Esan say na nado very busy nti we nyamre anko Asen Central anko hwe say so Ekwan no e no kre se Kennedy aye anase wanye esan se ogini di na oye member of the party nti na wafani saa se Kennedy se waye kwan no nti ampa mafani saa waye indi se wanya kwan na eye Freemind family ene betwade abeto social media se hwe asen central kwan na Kennedy ka se waye no onye yo na esan se nanado nso ewo social media yi se nanado anase ne nkofo no bi scroll through social media na se ohu me video na obeka se na nya saa kwan we na Japan obeka kire me se waye afi eye den e na chairman Freemind of Freemind family e de abeto social media se ekwan ne yenye ene sa de Monfrey Kennedy mame Kennedy sika na me de ma o se fa ekwan no e fa he a wantimi anya obedi matro se ekwan no waye no entubo se eho no ma contribute greatly to the development of this nation because enya mia anka efa na nado ani so enya mia anka sabi proye katahihye ene kankan na ekọọso wo ho no anka obia enhu anka Kennedy edi sika no ema omampani fa ne saa ema asen central for ekoso ebreye. You see, that is why I'm saying say in every developing country the work of a free non-biased media is paramount because the media will become the eye of the nation. And that's what we at Freemind family are here to do. Oko ama mai binumo so a almost a develop here at least mpempi ya na baby a enkoye ye taye baby a commoners no ete na so Ghana de ekwakoye se kura no even baby a mpanimfo no krampote kra enkoye baby a the common people ete no enkoye na baby a mpanimfo no tin so enkoye na so in certain countries anka normally baby a commoners no tin na enkoye mpanimfo no baby o motedie nka omotimi pempe ho e ma bibia ekoye na so Ghana de eya be the opposite. Tiabusia mensa kan video we yeni kan yenhwe na yehu nia ekoso ewo the so called East Legon in Accra na Syria sanya mu nyina munim no ma kire madwen
where East Legon there hospital outside now hwe ne ekoso na otumu say lady no pompe issue now you just ask yourself say East Legon if you say a capital city of Accra now in this era 21st century will be that so air pumping you so I say manpower you say pipe and kasangasa air bar show East Legon and General and will be that so air pumping you East Legon and I'm General but that's so pumping you Beye 1 week in the article and my which is Legon. Beye 1 week in the article and my and mammy Indian shoe or pumping. Just say you change you be a metino. Beye 5 minutes walk from here. And you more hair near Kosovo. Yeah. We will cock will be a now you do be do at in 21st century will be as well in
yeah. This is not Kaneshi. This is not somewhere in the Bono Ahafo region. This is not somewhere in the northern region or the northern regions. This is not somewhere in Uti region. This is not anywhere in the Ashanti region. Neither is it the central, the western, or whichever eastern or whichever region in Ghana. This is the heart of Ghana. This is happening in the capital city of Ghana, your so-called Accra, the overhyped Accra. Accra. And in Accra, yamfa satellite no enko deep. This is East Legon. East Legon, the creme de la creme. That is where they live, in East Legon. And Tibisa who say, East Legon of all places, you be seen there. Krehi na eko soho. Pipe wa Osora no pe free ufie be dia no anas ebe gina no e pompe na moba blows kontokwa ho ebesi na ebida so East Legon. Enye choko, enye mamprobi, mamobi, East Legon. Enye nima East Legon. Eno nti na make a kire mu se okọ enkofo aman so at least baby a esikafo ne te baby a mpanimfo ne te ne de ya na eta akoyi na so Ghana de say Ghana say to the point they say baby a mpanimfo no krampote kra omuntimi nsiesie ho omuntimi mpempe ho. Is it not shameful that after 65 good years of independence, Africa or most African countries, Ghana being an example, we cannot even pimp our capital cities, just the capital city? What is the size of Accra? What is the population of Accra? Baby, we are said, sorry, no pen free a fee, and could deep pipeline soon kubunsu. A sorry, no pa, be a pipe emma in sumra. Sa level no, and we are said, drew. We can't even provide our people with constant supply of pipe water. Is it not shameful? And some of us are on social media addressing these issues, bringing these issues to the light of the day. Senabaya, even if our leaders have forgotten, we will be able to draw their attention to the things going on which does not help in the progress or development of the country. Do you get the point? East Legon can't even provide the people of East Legon with constant water. A whole East Legon. And that is where the so-called big men with millions of dollars in their accounts are living. Accra population is just about 3 million. So we can't even provide common 3 million people with water. But the population of New York is almost 9 million. There is not even a single person living in New York City who will wake up in the morning or go back home from work and say, I went back home to see a dry tap. It doesn't happen in New York City. Population of America is more than 300 million. There is not even a single person in US who is lacking water. Dubai, the UAE, is an absolute desert country. There is not even a single person in Dubai who is lacking water. They have water running through their taps 24/7 a week. And I said 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But here in Ghana, we cannot, after 65 years, provide only 30 million people with constant supply of water. China is about 1.4, 1.5 billion people. I can boldly tell you, there is not even a single person in China who does not have access to quality water. But 30 million people are still thirsty in the midst of abundance of rivers because of their inability to reason as rational human beings. It's just like monkeys living in the forest. They have all the resources. They have all the timber, whatever. Monkeys have them. But why are monkeys not putting up ultra-modern mansions? Why are monkeys not putting up the kind of houses that humans are putting up? Because monkeys might have all the resources, but they lack the ability to reason like human beings. So Ghanaians have every resource at their disposal. But why are Ghanaians not developing? Continue the sentence for me. I don't want to say it for you to say I'm insulting you. Continue the sentence. I use the monkeys as an example. And I brought it, or I related to Ghanaians. So continue the sentence for me. You have all the resources. Why are you not developing? Why can't you provide common water? After 65 years of... And you are not even ashamed. That's the most painful thing. You are not even remorseful, or we are not even remorseful. We still go about bragging. You can't compare Ghana to any country. You can't compare Tanzania to Ghana. You can't compare Ethiopia to Ghana. You can't compare this to Ghana, this to Ghana, that, this to Ghana, that. We are not even ashamed of our mediocrity. We are not remorseful. We've made our minds never to reason. We wallow in our mediocrity. We are so happy in our folly. We are obsessed with stupidity. I wonder why. The whites, the Arabs, the Asians are obsessed with knowledge, obsessed with advancement, obsessed with development, skyscrapers, modern buildings, ultra-modern buildings. Burj Al Arab, Atlantis Hotel. These guys are putting up ultra-modern infrastructure. But here we are in Ghana. Oh, Accra, oh, Kumasi, oh, Tamale. We appreciate. You see, the kind of energy we use in appreciating mediocrity, I wish we could channel the same energy to development of this nation. That would have been better. I wish we the people could channel the same energy to fighting NDC and PP. But we love mediocrity. We love nonsense. We love comedy. I'm not saying comedy is bad, but too much of comedy is bad, because you must not be laughing every time. If you are laughing every time, you are not a serious person. That's a fact. If you are laughing every time, you are not a serious person. Chinese don't laugh. I have never seen a Chinese laugh before. But they control the world. Not with laughter, not with comedy, with common sense and wisdom, knowledge. What would China near us say that? What would China near us say that? But go to Beijing. What is wrong? Volta River is flowing freely into the ocean. Can't we tap or dam the Volta River to make good use of it and pump them to homes to feed our people or to give our people water? Volta River is flowing freely. Often River, all these giant rivers in Ghana are flowing freely into the ocean. Can't we make use of them? Where is our brains? 21st century, Krehi is still in East Legon. So if you can find this kind of water system in East Legon, then just imagine in Tamale, the northern part and the Volta region, those guys are dying. You see, being a Ghanaian, like this is how it's supposed to be. Like anytime you wake up in the morning, you have to just put your hands on your head and cry the whole day. There should be no wedding or parties in Ghana. It should be all funeral. Because we are dead on arrival. The day a Ghanaian is born, that child is dead. Because you are being born on the floor. You are being born on the mat. You are being born in mediocrity, in folly, in stupidity. You are dead on arrival. You are in debt on arrival. Every Ghanaian, those who are born and those who are yet to be born, those who are even yet to be conceived, everybody is in debt. So you are already in a mess on arrival. So like from morning to evening, the whole country, everybody should be crying. There should be no parties. There should be no merrymaking. Just weeping and sorrow and funerals. Yes. That has sadly become the foundation of this great nation that our forefathers fought for with their blood. And we still don't want to wise up. Because you dislike Chairman Freemind more than you dislike poverty. You dislike Chairman Freemind more than you dislike your inability to look for a job after 5 good years of leaving university. You dislike Freemind family more than your own progress, or more than your inability to progress. Let me put it that way. You dislike Freemind family more than NPP and DC, who are destroying your lives, more than your leaders who have put this country into jeopardy, more than your inability, the inability of your government to give you constant supply of water, the basic things of life. You dislike Chairman Freemind because Chairman Freemind always speak the truth and speak for you, and is doing his possible best to make sure this country is able to move forward, and the people are able to, tap into the modern era advancement and technology, and whichever system that will help improve on the lives of the people. You dislike me for no reason. Don't waste your time disliking what I say. Dislike the poverty that is eating you up. You are so angry right now watching me. Why? Because you are poor. Because you are broke, you are hungry. Because you are so frustrated. So don't channel your frustration to me. Channel that frustration to the poverty that's eating you up, to the leaders who have made this country a living hell for you, to, the fact that you don't have a job, you don't have even a place to put your head, you are 30 years, you are still sleeping with your mother. Yeah? You are 40 years, you are still living in your father's house. Channel your anger to the people who have messed up your life, not to me, chairman. It's as simple as that. And this country begin to progress. But until then, if you continue to wallow in this vicious cycle of poverty and continue to behave like people who have got no brains to think, Ghana will never, ever move forward. And when that happens, our youth, who are supposed to help, stay at home and help in nation building, will cross the desert, cross the Mediterranean, just to use their energy to help the white man who is able to think out of the box or outside the box to develop his country. On this note, I'll sign out. Meeting the chairman, Freemind Makramo. And yeah, Meka the extra to one say, I see you in my next video. Have a nice time and enjoy the month of April. Bye bye.